Smart play. We got the queen coming in right here. Queen walk, rage spell on the queen, freeze spell. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today we're back in Clash of Clans looking at some bases that withstood the test of time in war. That's right, these bases could not get taken down from the attackers in the war, and we are hanging out in One Hive Invicta right now. They are the attackers, and they're the ones actually struggling against these bases. The reason why I'm bringing you this series, guys, is because it's another way for me to deliver to you solid base designs, and we are focusing on Town Hall 10 right here today. What I'm going to be showing you is the base, the 2 attacks on each of these bases that only resulted in 1 or 2 stars. These bases were not tripled in this war. Like I said, they withstood the test of time with different attacks hitting them each time. So we've done this for Town Hall 12, and so many of you said you want to see these bases done at Town Hall 10 as well. So what do you know? We got it for you right here, right now. If you're excited, if you like it, throw a thumbs up in the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Clash of Clans videos. But we're going to start this out right here, guys. From One Hive Invicta, we have a Tom, and he's going to be coming in with, check this out right here, guys. It's a Town Hall 10 attack. It's a Queen Walk Baby Dragon Bat attack. I love this strategy. Unfortunately, it's not going to pull in the 3-star on this base. Notice he's going with the Baby Dragons up in the north. Now, what we're going to try and do, actually in the east as well, we're going to try and establish where these traps are and really highlight some things about this base. We have the Queen Walk coming in from the north, but check out all the air defenses and the Infernos are down in this portion of the base right over here. That's allowing for these baby dragons to get great value as they push on through the base. Queen Walk is going to make her way down towards the western side, hopefully taking out a bunch of defenses that could be hurting those baby dragons. Now we have the loons coming in behind the baby dragons, and they're going to be working on some of the defenses. Notice we had a whole bunch of air mines popping out right by that expo, and the defensive clan castle is a baby dragon and what looks to be a couple of witches, few archers in there as well. The baby dragon on defense is doing some solid work against the baby dragons attacking right here. And the Stone Slammer came in from down south, but as you can see, it's being swept back by that sweeper. The sweepers are really in good position right here, pushing all air troops away from the air defenses. Now we have the bats coming in, and you would say, you know, we have single target Inferno Towers. This should be cake right here to take down this base. But the baby dragon right there, guys, actually stood and took down the bats on this attack. Remember, the bats will not attack the baby dragon. They only attack defenses. Queen Walk went down as well. So if you're attacking this base with air, even if you have the bat spells, you're going to struggle because of how the air defenses are situated and those single target Inferno Towers taking out any tanks that may be tanking for those bat spells. Now we do have the baby dragons coming through, so he is going to grab the 2-star. Really smart to at least grab the 2-star in the war, but he wasn't able to pull in the 3. But like I said, guys, we have another attack against this here base, and we're going to see how that one does. Notice we did have a giant bomb over here as well, trying to point out all of the areas that you guys can use when you're trying to build this base for yourself. Pretty cool base design. I happen to like it, as well as the next one. I hope you guys stick around to see both bases from this video. Plus, at the end of the video, I'm going to be showing you guys a sick Town Hall 12 attack that you're not going to want to miss. It has nothing to do with this video, but it's amazing. You got to stick around. Now, on this same exact base, we have Adam Everywhere coming in with the second attack. Very different from the first one that we saw. We have Mass Miner, a couple of Hog Riders in this composition, Baby Dragon, Balloons, Max Hero, Stone Slammer, Heal Spells, Free Spells, and that Poison Spell. Let's see what this one does right here against the exact same solid Town Hall 10 base. Now, we established that this base is good against air attacks, but can it hold off the miners? The miners are so solid at Town Hall 10. Unfortunately, we don't see them enough at Town Hall 10. I think we should, though. I love the miners, and I think they do a great job. Nice lore of the clan castle. Actually, there was a Valkyrie in that clan castle as well. Nice job with the queen down here. The poison spell going to be cleaning up that mess. The king's coming in for assistance as well, popping that queen's ability. So we have suicide heroes coming into the attack. That just means that they're going to go into the base and you're expecting for them to die. They're going to take out the clan castle, some defenses, do some funneling, and then the attack is going to be over. But they did a pretty good job there. King did a nice job. The clan castle was lowered, and some defenses were taken out in the process. Now we have a baby dragon coming in right up here, doing some good funneling work, and you could guess, guys, the miners are going to come straight in. Notice we have a Tesla right here on the base, in between the pump and the gold storage. Stone Slammers coming in from the other side, healing right into that Inferno Tower. There are some skeleton traps right inside of there, and the heal spells are being used right over the expos in case we run into giant bombs. So we also found a giant bomb right there in front of the expo as well. There's one balloon left. Miners are pushing on through. Another giant bomb next to that mortar. See how we're exposing the traps right here, guys? These are things that you can do if you scout bases inside of the game, but we're kind of doing some scouting right now so we could build this base together, and you guys can let me know how it worked. Some Valkyries right there came out of the Stone Slammer. They actually decided to run around the base into the center. The heal spell is still doing a good job on those miners. They're working on that cannon. They're working on getting to that Inferno Tower and the other cannon right here. Cannon's down. Inferno Tower, oh, just got on that expo with the freeze just to get them out of range. The Valkyries are doing a nice job in between the Wizard Tower and that storage as well. Another giant bomb right here on top of that air defense. Guys, I'll tell you what, I kind of like making these videos. It's a lot of fun to kind of look at a base and, I don't know, what are we doing here? We're exposing it so that you guys can do it how you like. Now, a pro tip I want to tell you is, we're learning where the traps are in this base, but it's always a good idea to mix up the traps so that you guys can be a little deceptive against your opponent, just in case they happen to know this base. Always change up your traps so that when you get hit in war, you may not get hit the same way the next time, or the opponent won't be expecting the same traps. The second base that we're looking at right here is an anti-3-star Town Hall 10 base that held Adam Everywhere, the same attacker we saw on the last base, to a 1-star on this base right here. Notice he's coming in with a dragon attack. 4 lightning spells here, a rage, a haste, 1 freeze spell. We have what looks to be 8 dragons, 6 balloons, 2 baby dragons, a lava hound, and a stone slammer, along with those maxed heroes. Let's take a look at this base. Now we have the air defenses pretty spread out around the base. Centralized clan castle, which is going to be nice to protect those clan castle troops, make it difficult to lure. It is the anti-3-star design, meaning you could nestle more defenses and the clan castle in the center of the base, and the more things that you could put in the center of the base to protect the base, the stronger the base is. So what an anti-3-star base actually does is tries to prevent the attacker from getting 3 stars in the base, but they're willing to give up the 2-star, because really 2 stars don't win wars, guys. Baby Dragon is working on that town hall, but I don't think it's going to have the juice in there to get it done. We have a Baby Dragon helping with the funneling over here and the king. So far, a Lava Hound coming out of the clan castle. That Lava Hound will tie up your queen for a long time, and then the pups will often be able to take down the queen. Good thing about this attack is it's not going to be affected by the Lalo. The dragons are eventually going to take down the Lava Hound, deal with the pups pretty easily. But here comes the attack. Notice the town hall still exposed there. We do have the lightning spells. There are 4 lightning spells in total. 1, make that 2 air defenses already taken down. Here comes the lightning, guys, right on top of the air defenses, trying to take them down, taking down 1 of the 2 dragons, pushing on through, getting into the king right there. Stone Slammer came in from the north, or maybe more like the northwest, opening wall, but not going to be able to get it done. Notice there were some air traps there as well, some air bombs flying through. Now, even if, and there's a whole bunch of air bombs right there as well, right by that Inferno Tower. Balloons come through, they're going to push into the base. The sweepers, notice how the sweepers are keeping all of the troops from getting into the core of the base. It's keeping them on the outside. This multi-target Inferno, although it's set on multi, it's going to really be messing up these dragons. We had more air bombs coming in by that air defense. These dragons can't get to the Inferno Tower, allowing that Inferno Tower to melt them over time. More air bombs again coming in right by that Inferno Tower. That's a place where you could expect them to be as well. That Inferno Tower did melt a couple of those dragons right there. The traps are helping out as well. But even when an Inferno Tower is set on multi, if you set up your base so that the troops can't get to it, it's going to really do a nice job because it has the time to melt those troops. Rather than having to get them done quickly one at a time, you can get multiple taken down over a period of time as long as you can keep them away. So really nice attack right here, but not able to get to the center. So I guess you could say the attack wasn't the greatest. It didn't work out as Adam Everywhere had planned, but definitely a solid strategy. We see it all over the place in Clash of Clans. Maybe I would have brought some bat spells along instead of using the lightning spells, but the base did a great job of keeping this air defense and that Inferno Tower safe. The traps, the clan castle, and those air sweepers pushing the troops out of the way. Let's take a look at the second attack on this base. Now this attack was a close one, but it still held it to 2 stars. Killer Bee from One Hive Invecta coming in on this attack with your standard Lalo, but there is a clone spell which tells us it's an Electron attack, meaning there's an Electro Dragon and a balloon in the clan castle. It's going to be cloned to take out a percentage of this base. Now again, this is key right here. Those 2 air defenses, those 2 air sweepers, I'm sorry, keeping the troops out from the center, protecting the air defenses. So this is a pretty heavily protected base against air. Really curious to how it would have done against a ground attack. You guys try it out. You could let me know in the comments below. But we see the base. We know where a bunch of the traps are already. Let's see if we can expose more as Killer Bee comes in with his Lalo or Electron Lalo. Baby Dragon coming in, starting the funnel over here in the southwestern side of the base. King's coming in as well, starting to establish that funnel, doing a nice job. Queen is in, so we have the Sui heroes right now, which means the heroes, again, going into the base, establishing a funnel. The stage 2 of this attack is going to be the Electron. We're going to have the Stone Slammer come in, clone up those balloons and the Electro Dragon, take out another percentage of the base, and then follow that up with a Lalo or the Lava Hound and the balloons. This is such a strong strategy right now, guys, and it does not pull in the triple against this base. Queen takes out 1 air defense right there. Stone Slammer is coming into the base right over here from the northeastern side, taking out some defenses along the way, opening up some wall rage spell and the clone spell. Notice those balloons, they are cloned. There's an air mine right there by the air defense, again exposing things as we go. Now you bring the Electro Dragon around in your balloon, or in your Stone Slammer, just to take out the enemy queen. And it got the job done, as well as funnel down the base. Now what I'm seeing here is these air sweepers are still going to be pushing our troops away from the air defenses, as you see right here. An air mine was just eaten by that Lava Hound. Balloons are going to be hasted onto that air defense, but they're being swept by the sweeper pretty nicely. There they go, getting pushed around again. We just saw some traps popping up from that section. Now we have the Lalo coming in from the west, balloons coming in behind that as well, and the sweeper still doing work against those Lava Hounds as they try to get to that air defense. You're seeing the air bombs pop up out of the air as well as they push on through. Electro Dragon still coming into the base and gonna get tied up on those air bombs. That always works out beautifully. Haste spells were dropped really nicely there, guys. It worked out well. Poison spell is gonna be there to take out any traps. The balloons are slow moving right here, trying to get into that air defense. Look at the Electro Dragon trying to take down the core of this base, doing a decent job, but man, I know that it's a high percentage 2-star on this base, but what's going to happen? The Electro Dragon actually takes down the air defense, and when you look at the base here, guys, there's only 1 air targeting defense left. But what's the matter with this right here? In my opinion, it's time. That Tesla can take down those minions and those pups if the Electro Dragon does not take it out, and I believe it's out of range right here. No, it's actually not, but now it's going to be out of range. These pups and these minions, if they don't get to that Tesla quickly, well, I take that back. Everything that I was just saying was wrong. Really, what happens here is a time fail. We have these 3 structures right here. It turns out that the Electro Dragon had more range than I thought he did in that part of the attack, but hey, it's okay. We're exposing a base here, right? This isn't about the attack. It's about the base standing, and this base stood pretty darn well right here, guys. So far, if you like watching this type of series, if you like me breaking down bases, building bases, and things like that, I need you guys to tell me in the comments below so that I know that I should be doing this more often. Definitely a new approach to putting together content. I enjoy it and I want to do more, but don't go anywhere. That sick Town Hall 12 attack that I have for you guys is coming right now. We have Ghostfaced, our #1 attacker from this war, our #3 attacker going in against the #1 base from Code Enigma. This war is actually going on right now, and there are P.E.K.K.A being featured in this attack. P.E.K.K.A coming in from the west, and we have a wizard behind, just trying to clear some stuff out. Again, setting that funnel, getting some good archer use out of the northern side of the base, getting value where you can get value. That's an important key right here. Notice there's Hog Riders as well as healers in this attack. So we're going to have some heal action probably going in on the queen, and then we're going to have the hogs coming through as the base gets hollowed. We have the Wall Wrecker coming in right for that Town Hall right now, getting good value before the Eagle Artillery is awoken. Let's take down the Town Hall and then go in and take down that Eagle Artillery. Smart play. We got the Queen coming in right here. Queen Walk, Rage Spell on the Queen. Freeze Spell, not the Freeze Spell. It's actually the Ice Golem getting great value. I love the Ice Golem going in to start off a kill squad. Already taking down 27% of the base, grabbing the 1-star. The King goes down, but the Queen Walk is now a Queen Charge as she enters the base, is going to take out the Lava Hound and the Baby Dragon. Her walk is doing a really nice job right here. Healer's keeping her up. Jump spell has been placed, and that's going to allow the Queen to get into the next compartment of the base after she takes out the pups and takes out the wizard tower. So today's video was focused on strong bases, and we're basically looking at bases from the opponents that we face, which means I'm showing you guys attacks that are fails from my clanmates, but I think we could learn so much from them, and that's why I want to show at the end of these videos some solid attacks as well. These guys are amazing attackers, and even the war that I was showing you guys, they won that war by 11 stars, so they still crushed in the war. There's always going to be bases that even your best attackers are going to struggle with. It's part of this game. But there is one thing worth noting. Every base can be defeated. Plan it out properly. Find the strategy that it is not built to defend against, because you can't build a base that defends against everything. All bases don't work well against everything, and that's something that we all sometimes forget. We say, I want to build a base that can defend against ground, air, the best attacks in the game, but there is no such base design. And if there is, guys, I have never seen it, and I've been playing this game for 4.5 years. So, you know, I don't believe it's out there. There's always a way to crack a base, which is why pro players are pro players, and they're able to figure it out just by looking at it. They just have the eye for it. That tornado trap right there pulling back our hogs, but look at this. We have a mortar and an archer tower left. At this point, the base is crushed right here, guys. I wanted to share some love here for One Hive Invicta. It's been a clan that I've been covering here for some time, putting together great attack strategies and allowing me to share with you guys ways to improve your attacks and just kind of become better clashes, because at the end of the day, we are trying to be better in Clash of Clans. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Throw the thumbs up, sub the channel. Remember guys, you can always find me over on Twitter at EchoThroughMe, but I'll see all you guys back here later on today with another video. Until then, be good.